Abusia efa sim card re-registration no hono. Abusia me first akonya we some akwa so enfa be channel so ha da so aye be media je abusia be so say ene dey di kwani to channel so abusia be so subscribe like na wa so ashima for person be tie no anya bi ete na abusia top journalist ba ko na ba bon ba expose no say wa expose URSULA OWUSU anya asem ko to na abusia na $6 million bi honsam so ada achese aba bonten a wa order for immediate arrest of URSULA OWUSU your former communication minister abusu we dey ma meka so ma meka say tete say ya yekọ na yetie ensem a aba bonten a efa SIM card re-registration any matters arising a enya asem ko abusu ensem de ebi ewo ho yenteni na mra sese ha era so aye be media je abusu be so say and then they connect to a channel so need you know go kwase mo dey subscribe like na buso abo aso ashima for person be tie no anya bi ete ye ncha ho no yiti nkoma e so masisia
National Identification Authority edi kan e ma ye hu say process na omu be use e dey registration from 2021 to 2023 no sa application no be use no emwayen per the 13th September 2021 letter no which has been confirmed on 19th January 2022 NIA release no actually say the process na nanka ministry no use ye no omu dey registration no emwayen na enye papa but didn't ye call ye nimu a still ye yes our registration no eju kaya na watwe atwa mu ya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ekasa ya wo kire say there was a problem nantawantawa da yira admiratefua NI boss entem ene URSULA OWUSU ekofunti na ma se ombetumi asenki data wonu behwe se NI omu data ni de yansu ya gigini yetimi aka abom no wonu mu ntokwa da omu ntem ana mentime ho ase da omu ntem ti no womu anka amomu anye sa adwuma no enu nti ne ho akonya se yesa ye ne foforo no NI approve the process na ye 2021 to 2023 ni nyina no wonu nsanim onu ntimi ni ho adanse because application na no mu use de di dwuma na nkasa omo se enya papa emwaye but we went ahead and ye registration no manfo ko di lie mekai tese obedu MTN office bia na se ene ada yi no na ni pakiwe wo ho no ebitumi kotra ho ado patu anumre na omu ni di ye the struggles that enipa komu ewo kromu ha to just register our SIM ni nyina na enim say application no emwayen but we wasted the time, the precious time of Ghanaians. Ye say nipa mre me ekotratra ho ewi ase no ye ka kire ye say anye ye 2021 2023 de na anye ye enti yensa meye ne foforo meanwhile ye hyase no ano indication from NIA abase emwayen. The big question is that I didn't know what we anymore first process in 2021 2023 di imu anye yi no ya waste your time sika ye say no nya agro no I didn't know sabre yenye ho hwe yemfre wo mu bia emom yi wo mo ho ano ewo empanimfo animu na yemfo nyina mra no because o maboye ka o ya wo sita ekos no na afaka no communication adwumakuo no na o mafaka no edi enye aban ne ka ba kan hunu se Ghana fo na etua because se MTN boka se other telcos ne boka wo mo cost of operation wo mo ka wo mo ba wo madwuma ho nti wo mo de bewura wo madwuma nim enti ebeba ye data mu ebeba ye airtime mu tuto data no to airtime no a wo tua ka nan kakra enti enye free se de mo ka no emeda dai enti ka ya bo eni sika ya se no 2021 2023 no edia na mo ye de afa ho because Ghana no obi betena so no ye pani na wo sei bibia na wo hye o man ni sika ni ahwe ne saa wasting man for time see registration na nkwesire. What questions are we asking? Prosecutions ben na say hwese etimi koso because enye tra kwa yentimi nkase obi ni obi nkasa nti said your mampani ekaye no say now Oslane tefu enkasa nti enu nti na ama woman ntimi an coordinate ama anye successful with Ghana card no enu fa ye ho ye time na ye waste no ene hia yen yes say we waste another time whether we are doing it on phone or we are going there to do it ni nyina ye waste of time because me fa me phone kra say me fail na my ye ma register eno so me say mre sa bre no metimi dia ye bibi foforo. We must think about that. And yet to see a bay on the phone soon tea and ye and ye bibi. And ye say even if it takes me 20 minutes to finish registering, my same a precious time. So people need to answer questions. And what 2021, 2023 dealing. A didn't here, and I my indication say I didn't why announce ye qua edimua equal ye. O man will be a show my nisika ye bibia no fa ne ho adi no ko. That is it. But you Sam George aka ne de see ebeye na amanfo bebre bisu omo nye ebisu omo mfo omo hu nshem because of the fact that Sam George move verification omo ye e de card ni bi etoto ho no ye hu say about 80% sample omo fa e kakra a omo de ye ye hu say 80% de e correct say ye correct de a na de ebinom kire ne say omo de nye correct no e match Ghana card no e wo na ye ho no adenti na ye ma omo mum no nya registration no ye finding way strategies bi e be masa 19% o se na akape no wo mum no e be ye registration proper registration na ye nyina na ye sekoye is a big question that some Ghanaians are asking and they are legitimate because Yera Sam George ain't me in him free every be a mu total record Sam George I can see or say
if you are saying that the
last registration ye Osla mo ye no se na Osla enim se ebinim ho a omo card ne ade no antimi ankoso yi a ene omo sim registration process na anko yi a ye sa ankrofo ni mfim ne ma wo mum nya omo de foforo ye betimi kra e de a compare DVL database NHI tie no
registration that was done. That's the argument of the ministry, that some people use fraudulent national ID cards to register their SIM cards. That should not mean that all 32 million active SIM card holders in Ghana today, or all 32 million SIM card, the holders must go through a re-registration. Identify those whose cards are fraudulent, because you can do that using the Ghana card registration database, the NIA database. You can do that using the EC voter database. Do that using the SNIT database, and do that using the DVLA database. These are, and even the National Health Insurance. These are all biometric databases that we are synchronizing in the country. So you can do a cleanup of that data.
Edi Sam George no say you feel say sa data na waje first no Osla fee say bia emwa no a uso mo gigi ne esi binu ho a omo amfa Ghana card papa na ye ne adenti no bebre na wo no a ye san ko registration ne foforo ne adenti o kire se enisi ye sa ko ye nyina foforo Sam George na e ka sei etwa so omo a ye identify omo so omo de ne ye fraudulent no yen compare to the database na san ko funu mum yen sort omo out na omo nkoye. So the big question is that edenti na Sam George right now onu an suggestion ene ni ndie mu ni ne nyansem adwen pa odema Osla se onyusuo no. Now it has changed. There pressure na eba ne so e dey na opeso o achieve Sam George then now person will achieve there pressure na eba so, because this was a fantastic submission I will make here in the past. Brana Osla ene dey animu no o kire no dey so wo ye, which means say omo dey enye no and na yen sort omo out, because bebre na che say na omo dial star 400 hash na omo timi mu so omo Ghana card no a register link it enti omo no omo nsi wo so omo koye biem enti omo omo de ne link no wow woni de mu no adan na sa nkrofo no nko a yen sort omo out no omo koye sa na wo kan in opposition. What has changed? What has changed? Even you went ahead to say so wanye ne senti a wo kra wo register. You will not even go ahead.
If tomorrow I decide I want to do a Ghana card, it is my Ghanaian passport I will take to the NIA. No, I don't. don't. And I've not registered my SIM card.
You're not registered?
No. And that's why I said I was waiting to see how on the 1st of April my card would be deactivated. I wanted to see how that would have happened in this country. Because you see, it makes absolutely no sense for you to say Article 296 of the Constitution. I don't have a Ghana card. If tomorrow I decide I want to do a Ghana card, it is my Ghanaian passport I will take to the NIA.
You don't have a Ghana card?
No, I don't. I don't. And I've not registered my SIM card.
You're not registered?
No. And that's why I said I was waiting to see how on the 1st of April my card would be deactivated. I wanted to see how that would have happened in this country.
And the opposition is different. When we are in power, and also is different. So what is wrong with the wisdom of Sam George a display here in opposition? So we could actually compare the same registration fraudulent ones, with NIA and DVLA and NHI database. Okay, what's in biometrics? We could just compare with that one. Now the fraudulent ones in every. So Sam George, what has changed now? It just is a big question to you. What has changed? What is different now? Wow, Nyansana de Maya in opposition, Anna, are you under pressure to do this? For what reason? You see, said your manufacturing some city. And these are the big questions I threw to Sam George. It was your own statement that there's no need to say Ghana funina sakosa lies here ko yebiem anampo kra ye besa ye se yenko baby se apusu ana bibia se de wo kire se be ye apusu ne ade ne ye be ko akoye biem yen sort out those fraudulent ones yen fan compare database ne yin film. What has changed now? Can't you do the same thing now? Ye dia manyosem sa na dru baby a we wo mo ese o mu kwa adwuma omo ese omo o adwuma mpura no register ne sim 20-30 minutes no de be ye wo so a o waste time no we ye free chese we are going back again. But can we do this suggestion ne beboa senko munyi fraudulent ones mun identify no nko na munyi free comparing to database amanyo sem no e wo krumu ha abusia meba and prior so MP and a member of Communications and Information Committee of Parliament, SIM registration in Hong Kong. All right, well, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, put me there.
Yes, I do more.
Eda okropon ase. Meaning say mrashe for the monsheda any bre papa. But quickly on SIM registration, meaning say what is baso and now most of mrashe be fi ntimu de mo animu na 2021-2023 dear no Sam George Honorable Minister for Communications say amwaye na ene omo the data no compare emfa nti yesi say ni nyina efoforo mo ahwe nkrata mu mrahye bedwafie no ma nyina no ya na report no ne ho nsenkae no obeka ne mrahye bedwafie ede ne mate ayenim
URSULA OWUSU dwumadie no de my subscribe, like to dwumadie no share nema afoforo and so ensa inye de enka be kindly click on the notification bell no so send be the news be to platform no so a onso wo hunu de echo and de ba POG media no yenko na yenko je eye ofam ye no ye ba ye de aka no ebe ba be de ba be som yenko na yenko tie
yo me da say betin na on fam be dan ba se be jam ame hunu Butaentia on my SIM card registration. The element say on why a friends and so forth and essential for Kasa. And Mampini as a couple so baby say Canadian you know it wasn't really successful. But that is not the case.
And the Honorable Obeso say up till now a mom na should be the few crab among the womb.
Media,
wow.
But
but I learned so already in the Parliament.
I was a brief committee now.
Okay, committee no own brief. Okay,
yeah.
right. Okay.
The reality is that the previous registration it's not registered for 40 SIM card, 40 million. Comment says you say? The Padogo na kita idea back one SIM card. at least obia opita MTN and all the telesecaka abono and also the account and we are getting 2 phones name 3 phones name so the period registration was very successful.
Right.
The minister can say it was not successful. Now, Sabio, Otran Contempo, Krena, or they dying a deal.
Say omoye assessment of previous data no na epiemu say sample omo file no e kakra bi de nanso some percentage almost about 20%, just about 19 to 20%. Ain't me verified on the NIA database, which is a matter of concern. Anna,
it's a matter of concern. So what happens then is, if you have 100 people and 20 of them are unable to get their SIM verified on the NIA database, all you need to do is to fish out the 20 people and get them to come and do re-registration.
Okay.
Come and do some level of verification, because what it tells you is about 80 of the 100 people now almost sample. I've had their cards verified in the system of the NIA. It's why would you want the 80 people to come and queue, to come and re-register? Why would you want that? So that is our term.
Okay. But your previous registration, no, utie de mampani kanwa. Say because of say na collaboration anyhow between the institutions, NIA and the ministry itself, communication ministry, no, because of personal many issues between Iratafwa and then URSULA. It will mind me anya proper communication to sign the data. Na Sabreno me pese mi hu. What was the supervisory ruler aban wan kasa mu mpanimfo e play ye so obehwese ministry no ebeye de sene fata nanko ni NIA atimi abom, because there was a letter where executive secretary for Ghana Telecommunications no Yira Kenneth Ashigbe ekobisa NIA say app no a omu be use na nkasa no opeso ohu say app no ejinemu ebetumi aboa omo NIA ka say omu ntumi emfa omu sense so enkase app no mbetumi adi ho adanse ana ombe verify say eye ana mwaye, and so you say there are problems with it at the end of the day. DNMA yentimi anhwe ni ya yenya, I mean the total expectations number musa.
Well, you see that those were the flaws of the previous registration exercise. But you see, the involvement of the NIA in all this situation was not for NIA to deal directly with the holders of the SIM card. First of all, it is the NCA through the telcos that were registering the people. What was lacking was the integration between the NIA and the NCA.
Yeah.
So that's it. Now the NCA has a database in their systems. The NIA also have their database. Why would you want to punish the Ghanaian person by asking the person whose database with the NCA to now go back and do re-registration?
Yeah.
When you have confirmed that 80% of the data that you have been successful when you simulated through the NIA system.
I think that we all on the same page as to why all of us should go back and register. Now, Sisi Ankasano Enyaba, is there any way maybe a more minority no more thinking suggest to say Sam George ebi to me afaswa ibinya that nipa kakra no a ewumu a entumi enye ye no wo mbetumi afaswa mo matumi aye as a communication committee?
Well, we'll suggest that in Parliament this week. We are hoping that it will come up. We'll suggest that in Parliament this week. And once that is done, we are certain that we would get things done properly.
Obema hint kakra. With what some of these proposals will be.
Oh, today it's likely we may hold a press conference. Let me not.
And yeah.
Out of the seal.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. That's fine. That's fine. Then we'll monitor. Sure. But who sika sem no?
Yeah.
Why you be paying it to say?
The previous year, even with registering 40 million people, did not cost the taxpayer something 140 million Ghana cedis. Among for speculative, maybe that wasn't the cost.
Cost
I may have to check, but I know that wasn't the cost.
But on mine kakra.
Of course. And I may feel that a can and was here, if we can integrate the two systems.
But some George say o mine in Jiare, where the telcos in Anabefakan.
Oh, na telcos no, Okofakan the other. Telcos no, Okofakan. It will just relay them cost no to the ordinary Ghanaian.
Yeah, Nibitia. Data ne airtime no. You better try press conference no.
All right.
Na ya ready Honorable Medasi Anope. All right. Honorable Davis Ansa Puku and Prior Sumrashibijani, member of Communications and Information Committee of Parliament on the SIM card registration. Fact checker, Eugene say to the fact checker.
Aha and a brebe my quina yadi jumedino ide SC ede mama subscribe like to jumedi and share nema afofro and so ensa enyade and can be kindly click on the notification bell no so send a be the news be out to platform no so also wo no the echo and the POG media yenamo amakramo.